So in this lecture, I'm going to discuss problems on Taylor series and Maclaurin series. Now let us move to the problem. Find the Taylor series generated by the function f is equal to 1 by x at a is equal to 2, and discuss the convergence of the series generated by the function f is equal to 1 by x. If it is convergent, then find its sum. Now let us move to the solution now. We have Taylor series generated by f at x equal to a is of the form f of x is equal to f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus x minus a whole square into f double dash of a by 2 factorial plus and so on plus x minus a whole power n by n factorial into nth derivative of at x equal to a plus and so on. So it is a Taylor series expansion for the function f at x equal to a. So now we need to find out the Taylor series generated by the function f is equal to 1 by x at a is equal to 2. So now for a is equal to 2 for the Taylor series 1, so f of x can be written as, so that is equal to, wherever a, just take 2, f of 2 plus x minus 2 into f dash of 2 plus and so on plus x minus 2 whole power n by n factorial into nth derivative of at a is equal to 2 and so on. That is called equation 2. So now we need to find out f of 2, f dash of 2 and so on, nth derivative of f at x equal to 2 and so on. So given f of x is equal to 1 by x, let us find out f of 2. F of 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So we need to find out f dash of 2. Let us differentiate this function. F dash of x is equal to, that is equal to minus 1 into x power minus 2. So f dash of 2 is equal to, that is equal to minus 1 into, when x equal to 2 power minus 2. This can be written as minus 1 by 2 square. Let us differentiate once again f dash of x. F double dash of x is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 into x power minus 3. So therefore f double dash of 2 at x equal to 2, f double dash of 2 is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 into, when x is to 2 power minus 3. So this can be written as 2 by 2 cube. So third derivative of x can be written as, that is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into x power minus 4. So this implies f triple dash of 2 is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into, when x equal to 2 power minus 4. So this can be written as minus 6 by 2 to the power of 4. So now differentiate the higher orders. Then we can get nth derivative of f. So that is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 and so on with minus n into f to the power of minus of n plus 1. Then you find out nth derivative of f at x equal to 2. This can be written as minus 1 into minus 2 and so on minus n into, when x equal to 2, 2 power minus of n plus 1. So this can be written as, so 1 into 2 into up to n factor, so that can be written as minus 1 to the power of n into n factorial by 2 power n plus 1. Similarly, here f3 dash f2 can be written as minus into 3 factorial by 2 power 4. Here you can write 2 factorial by 2 cube. Here you can write minus 1 factorial by 2 square you can write. Now let us substitute f of 2, f dash of 2 and so on in equation 2. We get f of x is equal to, where f of 2 is 1 by 2 plus x minus 2 by 1 factorial into f dash of 2 is equal to minus 1 factorial by 2 square plus x minus 2 whole square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 2 is here, so that is 2 factorial by 2 cube and so on. Then x minus 2 whole power n by n factorial into nth derivative of f at x equal to 2, so that can be written as minus 1 to the power of n into n factorial by 2 power n plus 1 and so on. So this can be written as f of x is equal to 1 by 2, 1 factorial and 1 factorial cancel. So here we have minus 1 minus of x minus 2 by 2 square plus 2 factorial cancel, remaining is x minus 2 whole square by 2 cube minus plus and so on, minus 1 to the power of n factorial get cancel into x minus 2 whole power n by 2 to the power of n plus 1 plus minus and so on. Let us call equation 3. Equation 3 is a Taylor series generated by the function f of x is equal to 1 by x. So it is being a infinite series. You have to see that whether this series is convergent or not. If the series is convergent, where it converges, so for which value f(x) the series convergent. If it is convergent series, then you have to find the sum of this series. So this series is a geometric series with a is equal to 1 by 2 and common ratio r is equal to any term divided by previous term, so that is minus of x minus 2 by 2 with common ratios of, and this series converges, and it converges absolutely for modulus of x minus 2 or less than 2, where 2 is the radius of convergence. Series convergent for modulus of x minus 2 less than 2, so this implies can be written as minus 2 less than x minus 2 less than 2. So this implies, so if you take minus 2 on the both sides of the inequality, so 0 less than x less than 4. Therefore the series 3 convergent for all the values of x in the interval 0 to 4. So let us find the sum of the geometric series 3 here, and its sum is, we know the formula a by 1 minus r, where a is equal to half and r is equal to minus half x minus 2 by 2. So that can be written as 1 by 2 by 1 minus half, where r is equal to minus x minus 2 by 2. So this can be written as 1 by 2 by, let us take the LCM, 2 minus of minus plus x minus 2 by 2, 2 to get cancelled here, so that can be written 1 by 2 minus 2 get cancelled, that is 1 by x. Its sum is 1 by x. So we'll move to next problem. Find the Taylor series or Maclaurin series of the function f of x is equal to e power x at x equal to 0. We have Maclaurin series in the power of x is written as f of x is equal to, so that is equal to f of 0 plus x into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus and so on, plus x power n by n factorial into nth derivative of 0 plus and so on. So let us find out f of 0, f dash of 0, f double dash of 0 and so on, nth derivative of f at x equal to 0 and so on. So the given function f of x is equal to, so here e power x. So f of 0, f at x equal to 0, f of 0, that is e power 0, that is equal to 1. So let us differentiate f dash of x is equal to e power x, f dash of 0 again e power 0 is 1, f double dash of x is equal to e power x different e power x only, f double dash of 0 is equal to e power 0, that is equal to 1. So and so on. If I differentiate f with n times, so that is equal to e power x only. So nth derivative of f at x equal to 0, that is equal to e power 0, that is 1. So let us substitute in the equation 1. So therefore f of x is equal to, that is equal to e power x can be written as, where f of 0 is 1 plus x into x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 is 1, f dash of 0 is 1 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 is 1 plus and so on, x power n by n factorial into nth derivative of f at x equal to 0 is 1 plus and so on. So this is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial and so on plus x power n by n factorial and so on. So this is e power x. This is the e power x can be written as the power series expansion. Let us call equation 2. Equation 2 is being a infinite series. It converges every value of x in the real line since the nth term Rn is equal to x power n by n factorial, so that goes to 0 as n tends to infinity, so it converges to 0 when n increases, even Rn converges to 0. So therefore the series 2 converges everywhere in the real line R. So therefore radius convergence of the series is infinity. So now we can write the Taylor series polynomial. So of order n, the Taylor series, or we call it as Maclaurin series, Taylor series polynomial of order n at x is equal to 0 is written as, so Pn of x, that is equal to 1 plus x plus x square by 2 factorial plus on so on plus x power n by n factorial. So this is a polynomial of degree n. So terminated higher order powers of x. We'll take a definition of Taylor polynomial of order n. Let f be a function with derivatives of order k, where k is equal to 1 to n, in some interval of convergence containing the point a as an interior point. So the polynomial of order n generated by the function f at x equal to a is a polynomial, so that can be written as Pn of x equal to f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus on so on plus x minus a whole power n by n factorial into nth derivative of at x equal to a. So terminated the higher order powers of x minus a. So this is the polynomial of degree n. So find the Taylor polynomial for the function f of x equal to cos x at x equal to 0. So we can use directly Maclaurin series generated by the function f at x equal to 0. We have Maclaurin series in the power of x is f of x is equal to f of 0 plus x into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 and so on plus x power n by n factorial into nth derivative of f at x equal to 0 and so on. So is a Maclaurin series in the power of x. So the given function, given f of x is equal to cos x at a is equal to x is equal to a, so that is equal to 0. So what is f of 0 at x equal to 0? Cos 0 is 1. So find out f dash of 0. Differentiate function f of x, that is f dash of x is equal to cos x differentiation is minus sin x. So let us find out f dash of 0. F dash of 0 is sin 0, sin 0 is 0. Differentiate f dash of x, will get f double dash of x, that is equal to minus cos x. So f double dash of 0 is minus 1. Differentiate once again, f double dash of x is equal to minus cos x differentiation, that is sin x. So f triple dash of 0 is equal to 0 and so on. You know that for the order derivatives, if you differentiate once, if you differentiate third times, 3 times, we have a sin x. In the case of even derivatives, we have a cos x. So therefore, 2nth derivative of x is equal to, we have minus 1 to the power of 2n cos x. Similarly, 2n plus 1 to derivative of the function f is equal to minus 1 to the power of 2n plus 1 into sin x. At x equal to 0, that is equal to minus 1 to the power of 2n into 1, so that is equal to 1. Then 2n plus 1 at x equal to 0 is, that is 0. So therefore equation 1 becomes f of x is equal to, where f of x is equal to cos x is equal to, where f of 0 is 1 plus x into, where f dash of 0 is 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 is minus 1 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 is 0 plus and so on. When you come to that 2nth derivative of f of 0 is 1, I think. So x power 2n by 2n factorial into minus 1 to the power of 2n into 1, that is 1, plus 2n plus 1th derivative of z, that is 0, and so on. So this can be written as 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus f to the power of 4 by 4 factorial and so on. So cos x can be written as a power series is of the form 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x to the power of 4 by 4 factorial and so on. So it is being a infinite series, it converges everywhere in the real line. Now since let us take r2n, so r2n is this term here, x power 2n by 2n factorial. So this goes to 0 where n increases to infinity. So 2n 2 power, when n increases, denominator becomes very large number, so r2n goes to 0. So therefore equation, let us take equation star, the series star converges everywhere in the real line. Yes. So let us find out the polynomial of a cos x here. So p2n of x, so that is 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x to the power of 4 by 4 factorial and so on, that is equal to minus 1 to the power of n into x power 2n by n 2n factorial. So this is the polynomial of degree 2n. Here minus 1 to the power of n, not minus 1 to the power of 2n here. So this is sorry, wrong, minus 1 to the power of n here, because that n times of cos x and n times of sin x here. So here also we have minus 1 to the power of n here. This is become 0, but here it should come in the series minus 1 to the power of n into x power 2n by 2n factorial. Yes, therefore p2n of x can be written as 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus and so on, plus minus 1 to the power of n into x power 2n by 2n factorial. So consider another problem. Find the Taylor polynomial for the function sin x at x equal to 0. Let us move to solution. Given f of x is equal to sin x, f of 0 is equal to 0. Differentiate this, f dash of x equal to cos x, f dash of 0 is equal to 1. So f double dash of x is equal to, we can write cos x nothing but differential minus sin x, f double dash of 0 is equal to 0. Now f triple dash of x is equal to, that is minus cos x, and f triple dash of 0 is equal to minus 1 and so on. You can observe that for the even derivative have sin x, for the odd derivative have that cos x here. If you differentiate 2n times, so 2nth derivative of f is equal to minus 1 to the power of n into sin x. Similarly, 2n plus 1 to 2n plus 1th derivative of the function x is equal to minus 1 to the power of n into cos x. So 2nth derivative of f at x equal to 0, that is equal to 0 here because sin 0 0. Similarly, 2n plus 1th derivative of f at x equal to 0, that is equal to minus 1 to the power of n into cos raised 1. So let us substitute in the Maclaurin series. We have f of x is equal to sin x plus f of 0 is 0 0 plus f dash of 0 is 1, f dash of 0 is 1, x into f dash of 0 is 1 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 is so that is 0 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 is minus 1 and so on. So we can write 2nth derivative of f at x equal to 0 0 and 2n plus 1th derivative of f at x equal to 0 is minus 1 to the power of n into m. So that is minus 1 to the power of n into f to the power of 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 factorial and so on. So sin x can be written as x, this is 0 minus x cube by 3 factorial plus and so on minus 1 to the power of n into x power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 factorial plus and so on. It is a series expansion of the function sin x. So let us correct this equation 1. So since equation 1 is a infinite series, it converges everywhere in the real line. Since let us take it as r2n plus 1, so that is equal to x power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 factorial, that goes to 0 as n increases to infinity. So 2n plus 1 becomes very big number when any choice of x, so that goes to 0. So therefore the series converges everywhere. So now let us find out the polynomial p2n plus 1 of x is equal to x minus x cube by 3 factorial and so on minus 1 to the power of n x power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 factorial. It is a Taylor polynomial for the function sin x.